Hey folks, JR back for another episode of Echoes of Shannon Street Case File. It's going to be episode 63, A Broken Guitar. We're going to continue doing our scene description through the house. And as always, before we get started, don't forget now, hit that subscribe button. I would much appreciate it. And also click on that link down in the description if you want to follow the podcast. Maybe go over and visit the Facebook site or my website. Follow me on Twitter. Get you a copy of the book, copy of the documentary. Don't forget now also I've got a podcast, a little history podcast with my daughter, Snowy and Boone. It's down in the description as well. So if you get tired of fighting crime, you can take a break and learn some history. All right, folks. I do appreciate you. I'm glad you tuned in. Let's go on and get cranking here. Located in the southwest corner of the bedroom, the writer observed one blue American Tourister suitcase sitting on a plastic item which appeared to be a baby bathtub type device. Also laying near the southeast corner of the bedroom, the writer observed an overturned chair and other items of clothing, one electric coffee maker, several books which appeared to have fallen from bookshelves which were attached to the south wall of the bedroom. Lying along the south wall, approximately 18 inches from the wall, the writer observed a seventh male black, who was observed to be barefoot, wearing no shoes, white socks with blue and white stripes, blue jeans, and a long-sleeve knit shirt, a t-shirt, short sleeve, with writing that the writer could not read at this time. The subject appeared to have massive head wounds and was partially covered by shelves and books, which had apparently fallen from the shelves on the wall. The writer observed a blue steel revolver, Smith & Wesson police type Model 10, with a cocked hammer, laying on the edge of the bed and located approximately 24 inches from the south wall. Located approximately 12 inches from that revolver, the writer observed a spent .223 caliber shell. Sitting adjacent to the south wall, the writer observed a wicker type clothes hamper containing one pillow on the top. Located in the southwest corner of the room, the writer observed a plastic shoe case hanging on the wall containing numerous pairs of shoes. Located in the doorway between the two bedrooms, the writer observed one spent .38 caliber shell, which was located in the center of the doorway, approximately 24 inches south of the doorway. Leading from this bedroom to the east, one enters a short hallway which connects this bedroom with the den of the residence. Located in that small hallway, the writer observed a Westinghouse canister-type vacuum with holes, a bit of artwork made of strings, one jewelry box, which was observed to have bloodstains on the top, and one .223 caliber shell casing. That shell casing located approximately 10 inches north of the south wall of that hallway. The writer observed one large blood spatter. They've got splatter, and that should be spatter. Anyways, we're not going to go down that road again, or what appeared to be blood spatter on the south wall of that room, approximately 18 inches from the floor. A pair of reddish-colored knit pants were observed to be laying in the hallway. Located immediately east of the bedroom, the den is located. Immediately upon entering the den, the writer observed one broken chair of wrought iron construction. The west wall of the den contains two wall hangings of Caribbean or African type art and is also covered by mirrors and carpeting, which is attached to the wall, running parallel and into the west of the corner East of the west wall is located a two-piece bar set, one straight piece, one curved piece. The curved section located to the north. Observed on the bar were several pieces of broken plastic and ceramic, one flute containing the name Lucinda on a piece of masking tape, a metal-type container, one notebook with the name Charles Griffin, Charles Porter Griffin, 1609 Trezevant, Memphis, Tennessee 38108, on the cover. The notebook contains various entries, including information on dog races. Also located on the bar were 14 pieces of imitation cut glassware with red rings, one coaster, one imitation cut glass bottle, one cigarette lighter located on a Cupid-type statue, one piece of gel with four color similar to the type used in spotlights, one broken ashtray, one pencil, and one red glass, and I'm not sure what that word is, with Cupid statue similar to that of the lighter. One bar stool is located immediately east of the bar, and located on the floor numerous pieces of broken glass and plastic flowers, and a second piece of four-color spotlight gel. Located immediately to the south of the bar, the writer observed one glass punch bowl. The den was observed to be in general disarray, and television set was located on the northeast corner of the room. A bent wood chair was observed to be laying on top of one bar, two bar stools adjacent to the east wall of the den. A Morris electrophonic stereo was observed to be laying perpendicular to and approximately 2 feet west of the east wall. That stereo appeared to be overturned and was laying on its face. A fourth bar stool was laying partially on the stereo and against the east wall of the residence. In the southeast corner of the den, the writer observed numerous record albums and loose records, which were stacked in a corner. Located in the approximate center of the room, the writer observed one copper spent round, and approximately 24 inches west of that, the writer observed a second spent round, which was observed to be lead. Located approximately 3 feet directly northwest of the first round, the writer observed a third spent round, which had the combination of copper and lead. Approximately 12 inches south of the doorway leading from the den, the northward into the kitchen, the writer observed one spent .223 caliber round. 24 inches east of that round, the writer observed a second .223 caliber spent shell casing. Located approximately 10 inches from the first .223 caliber casing, the writer observed one Miller High Life keychain containing 3 keys and several coins, including quarters and dimes, located around that keychain. The broken wrought iron chair previously mentioned was observed by the writer to have 2 bloodstains on the right front leg. Observed in the northeast corner of the den, the writer observed 15 spent .223 caliber shells. An additional .223 spent casing was observed under the left side of the previously mentioned television set. Located approximately 4 feet west of the east wall and 18 inches south of the north wall of the den. Located 6 inches from that round, the writer observed one spent shotgun round, 12 gauge. Located near the end, approximately 3 inches of the bar previously referred to, the writer observed a 16, I'm not sure what that word is, a 12 gauge spent shotgun round. Located behind the bar, the writer, and then folks, this part here you can see it's been redacted. Now, I did not do that redaction, and I don't know what they didn't want us to see or what, but I'll do the best I can here. Talks about items of broken glass, something about a cardboard box, one broken ashtray, one plastic doll, and one large piece of plastic partially broken. The items of plastic found on the bar to match the large plastic item found behind the bar. Located south of the den on the south side of the house, running the length of the house in the rear, the writer entered a sunken den. Located on the steps leading from the first den to the sunken den, the writer observed several stains on the steps. Impossible to determine if those were blood stains at this time, but they did appear to be so. The interior of the sunken den was observed to be in general disarray. Located along the north wall of that den, the writer observed a Marintez stereo component system turntable and tape deck and equalizer. He observed several 45 RPM and 33 RPM albums and one television set, the screen and picture tube of which had been shot. A small lamp was observed west of the stereo and television set, all of which had been enclosed in a cabinet. A ceramic Buddha, which had been broken, was observed to be in an arrangement of rocks and plastic flowers located west of the stereo set. A bar approximately 6 feet long was located immediately west of that. The rear of the bar contained a large mirror which apparently had been broken and pieces laying on top of the bar. It was cluttered with several items, and again we've got some redactions. Several items of Afro art, including glasses, an ashtray, a wicker basket containing flowers, and several pipes and other marijuana smoking paraphernalia. The writer also observed a large cigar and a corkscrew, California state-shaped ashtray. Located in the northwest corner of the sunken den, the writer observed an orange countertop and a Co-Spot compact freezer and a fire extinguisher. Located on the west wall of the den, the writer observed the steel door, a wooden door leading to the exterior. In front of that door, the writer observed a broken guitar and an Afro pick. 2 bar stools were observed to be laying in the floor of that den, and 3 additional bar stools were setting up, one near the rear door, the other 2 in front of the previously referred to bar. Located in the corner on the southwest corner of the den, the writer observed a gas stove, a broken plastic garbage can containing garbage, including Cool Filter King cigarette packs, empty, and cigarette butts. 1 set of Longhorn bull horns were observed to be laying on the floor, leaning against the south wall of the den. On top of the flower box filled with dirt, which runs along the south wall of the den. Located in that dirt-filled flower box, the writer observed 2 toolboxes and 1 tray containing assorted tools. Located immediately east of that flower box is a door leading to the south. On the south wall leading to the outside. To the east of the door, the writer observed a mirror-covered, mirror-top table containing a vase and dried flowers. Laying under the edge of that table, the writer observed 1 pair of rose-colored sunglasses and a second pair of brown, horn-rimmed, prescription-type glasses. Immediately north of, in front of the beer table, the writer observed a large broken mirror and a second table of the same description as the first, the top of which was missing. The broken mirror apparently appeared to be the tabletop of that table. Located on a shelf running along the south wall immediately east of the door, the writer observed a second pair of glasses, black horn rim prescription type glasses. Also located on the shelf, the writer observed 3 spent .223 caliber shell casings and a piece of broken glass containing bloodstains. The glass to the window, which is located immediately above that shelf, was broken out. It is possible this is the location where the officer was cut on entering the house. Located in the southeast corner of the bedroom of the den, the writer observed a ceramic flower pot on a wrought iron stand containing plastic flowers, with a hanging basket containing plastic flowers similar to that. Located on the floor beneath that flower pot, the writer observed a stuffed teddy bear. Running along the east wall of the sunken den, the writer observed the shelf running the length of the wall. Located on that shelf was 1 pair of black gloves, 1 tiki symbol, and the wall of the east wall contains 5 mirrors, one of which was observed to be shattered, apparently from a shotgun blast. Located immediately west, approximately 2.5 feet of the east wall, the writer observed a couch and chair of similar design, cloth rust color. Located on the chair, which the writer observed a picture. Located on the couch, the writer observed 2 ladies' watches, 1 flower pot, and a tray, 1 pillow, and 1 ashtray. Located in the center of the sunken den, the writer observed 1 piece of wrought iron, which appeared to have been bent, several items of debris, including 2 ashtrays, and again, some words have been redacted. I think some of this, I think I have an idea of what they're redacting, and it's humorous, but I'm not going to mention what it is. Okay, located approximately 4 feet west of the center of the room, in the approximate center of the room, the writer observed 1 leather billfold, greenish-brown in color, with lacing around the outside, and 1 set of keys containing 5 keys, 2 of which were to a Chrysler product car. Also located adjacent to that billfold were several other pipes and marijuana smoking paraphernalia. All right, folks, that's going to wrap up this episode. A lot of work goes into doing a scene description. I've done several. Lots of scene descriptions. Of course, I don't know if they do it that way anymore. Even when I was still on the job, they were getting where investigators didn't want to do them because it was old school, which I'm all for improving things, but I don't know if the way they were doing it or wanting to do it is necessarily a better way, but I am a dinosaur, so I'm just waiting on a meteor to strike, I guess. But anyways, enough of that babbling. Folks, I appreciate y'all hanging out, going through it with me. We'll be back in a few days and continue on. Till then, I will see you down the road.